be a new wood, you'd certainly want to protect as much of that as you can.
What you got over there, Ron? Got some salt?
Boy, this is some groceries, I'm telling you about.
That's good.
Thank you, sir. We tried.
Make my life worthwhile.
Deep fry this little bird today. If they'll leave that stem on it, that pear will last sitting on the shelf 3 weeks.
It's time for Down Home in the Tri-States with your host, Ron Jones. If it's farming, gardening, information, or just plain interesting, you can catch it all right here on Down Home in the Tri-States.
Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Glad to have you with us this morning. One of our viewers over in Ponce de Leon, Maine Davis, shared this with me. We're going to tell you about it in a little bit, so y'all stay with us. He's going to be on. I want to remind you about the big Mason auction coming up June 21st. That's going to be at the Mason Auction Yard on Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida. If y'all need any information on this, call them at 263-0473. That's 263-0473, and they'll be glad to answer all your questions. But mark that down on your calendar, June the 21st, and at the Mason Auction Yard. Let's see what, oh yeah, Joe Riley sent me these pictures. Look at here, he sent me these pictures. He caught this bass. He said it just off the bed. He said it was skinny, but it weighed 6.5 pounds. That's a big old bass when it was healthy, I tell you. This jackfish, 5.5, said it was 3 pounds under the state record. Boy, that's a big jack. And the blackfish, 13 pounds, said it was 1 pound off the state record. Boy, that's some nice fish, Joe. I need to go with you. So, whew, tell you what. We shot a program the other day. Eric Toole and myself, he asked me to come up and help him with the show that he had lined up, and it was that with Daniel Bontrager at Bontrager Whitetails, and we're going to be having that show on pretty soon here. That's a nice place. That's up there near Marianna in Jackson County, Florida. So y'all want to be sure and keep watching for that. It's going to be opening that up with the lodge and everything for you hunters out there. So nice place too. Be a real nice place. I want to share this picture with you. This is a friend of mine when she was a little bitty girl, and that's her 2 little sisters there. And well, actually bigger sister, she's the little one there sitting down. But good friend of mine, Miss Dot. Miss Dot, I appreciate that. She was wondering what I was taking the pictures for the other day. I was over there. But I tell you what, it's just a beautiful frame that these things are in and all. 3 nice young ladies, and I certainly do appreciate that, Miss Dot. This 9-day snapper season, that is ridiculous, folks. It's closed before it's even open. What are these lawmakers doing? They justifying their jobs out there by making all these rules and regulations. You know, a man out there trying to make his living on a charter boat, you know, he spends a lot of money on that thing, and they're going to give him 9 days to catch snapper, you know, and they claiming that the recreational fishermen are the problem. Now, you tell me them commercial boats that go out there and catch millions of pounds of red snapper is not making a dent in it. They're going to want to blame this on the recreational fishermen. That is ridiculous, okay? You lawmakers need to get your head screwed on right. You don't know, I'm sorry, you know, I'm on my soapbox, but these men out there trying to make a living, you know, it costs money to take them boats out there. Y'all ridiculous, some of the laws y'all make. Bird fishing with bread. You ever seen that? This bird got a piece of bread and he keeps throwing it in the water waiting for a fish to come get it. Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call. Uh-oh, my well pump quit working. What? You mean I gotta wait a week for parts? I can't go a week without water? Folks, how many times have you heard that? Don't put yourself through misery when your well pump stops working. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan can get you up and going the day you call him. Unlike most well pump repairmen, Water Dan stocks and carries on his pump truck the parts you need to repair your pump. It may just be a simple adjustment. It doesn't matter whether it's a home, school, farm irrigation pump, business, livestock, pool. Water Dan can give you an honest opinion and do you an honest job. I use Water Dan anytime I have a problem because I know I can trust Water Dan, and I will have water today. Put this number on your fridge and call the man, Water Dan. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Call the man, Water Dan. Water Dan is the customer's man. Hydroport steering. Is this amazing or what? Joe Riley and the gang at Rhino Boat announced the magical wonders of hydraulic steering. If you're like me and bothered by that old darn arthritis, Hydroport steering is the answer. Quick and easy maneuverability, one-finger steering, ease of access to launching and loading. Hydroport steering is the answer we've all been waiting for. Only at Joe's Motor Service. Call them today and tell them you want to see this baby Ron's been talking about. Leave it to the gang at Rhino Boat. I love my Hydroport steering. Folks, ain't no better way to wake up to breakfast in the morning than there is to Register's Meat Products. They got your regular smoked sausage, and they got your hot smoked sausage. I like that one. And they got your center cut cured bacon. Man, that's my favorite. I love this stuff. And they got your smoked pork chops. Folks, you can get your Register's Meat at over 140 grocery outlets throughout the area. If they don't have it, tell them they need to get it. It's Register's. Tell them you want it, you demand it. And if you're in Cottondale, Florida, check out their store over there and get that Pick 5 for $19.99. Just like old Andy always said, it's good. It's Saturday morning. Let's say June 7th. We're on our way up to Main Street Market. Well, Maine Davis, one of our viewers over in Ponce de Leon, I talk to him quite often. He wanted to meet me, and he's got something he wants to give me to put on the set. It's an antique, he says, so we're going to go up there. We're going to talk to Maine and meet him, and we're arriving now right here at Main Street Market. That's on the corner of Highway 77 and Highway 90. In Chipley, Florida, and we are here. Let's go see old Maine Davis.
That's the old.
Let me, there she is right there. Shauna, did you ever cook toast in that toaster?
No, sir.
You didn't?
No, sir.
Yeah. That's a little older than you, isn't it? Quite a bit older than you. Yeah, okay. You get some in fine tomatoes?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Daddy loves his tomatoes.
Boy, they're pretty, aren't they?
They are.
Bet you never eaten a tomato sandwich, did you?
Oh Lord, I love them things. Yeah, but this thing here, it goes back to where you used to cook your bread and then take a knife and do your own slicing on it.
Yeah, okay.
And stick it down in there.
And that's made by Stay Right. Yeah, we looked at that.
Yeah.
Looked like it was chrome plated at one time, don't it?
It looked like it. It don't have no date or nothing on
No, I
it.
don't see anything. But it is old. I don't think I've ever seen one of those.
I know you do a lot of things on shows.
Oh, I'm
there.
always interested in stuff like this. I love antiques and I love history. I love history, you know. That's why I do so much with the Panhandle Pioneer Settlement over there, and I encourage people to take those kids over there because they can get a whole lot more out at that place over there about history than they can get out of a history book. I guarantee being there with it, you know, looking at it. So she's into the peaches now. Boy, those are some pretty peaches, aren't they?
I love peaches.
Do you love it? I do too. I got a peach tree at home. somebody gave me. It was about 6 inches tall. That was 3 years ago, and it's about 15 feet tall now, and it is loaded down with peaches. He told me, he said, "You have peaches on this next year," and it was only 6 inches tall, a little stick.
And you did.
And I did. Amazing, amazing. That's all right, man. I'll tell you what, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I wanted you to show it on your.
I won't show it, absolutely, yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna be on TV. No, I didn't even put my makeup on. I can't be on TV. No.
I'm gonna go and get a shot of it.
Okay.
I got a shot at the top of your head anyway. Man, you live in Ponce de Leon, right?
Yes, sir.
And how long you been over there?
Been there 8 years.
8 years. And as I told you earlier, we're up at Main Street Market in Chipley, and his daughter's over there getting some vegetables.
Yeah.
She said Maine loves his tomatoes. So
Yes, sir.
yeah. So where'd you live now before you came here?
Groveland, Florida.
Groveland, Florida.
It's 26 miles east of Orlando.
26 miles east of Orlando.
And I've been wanting to meet up with you since when we first moved up here. I was up real early that Saturday morning and started watching you.
So you started watching me when I had Sportsman's Lodge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then we brought this show on down home in the Tri-States. We had them both on for a while, and then we took both of them off for a while, not long, but we came back on with down home in the Tri-States. The reason I did that, it was kind of overwhelming, you know, doing the two shows and everything, because it takes a lot of time. But I thought, you know, with Sportsman's Lodge, there's a lot of people that don't really care anything about hunting, fishing, stuff like that. And I was throwing a little different stuff in. There's a lot of people don't care anything about down home stuff, you know. So I figured, well, if I could do something and have a happy medium, so I could do a little bit of everything, you know, and kind of satisfy everybody. If I did a little fishing and people sit there and watch it and they didn't like what was on there, 'cause I guess they can get up and go do something else, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's worked out as down home in the Tri-States, and because you know, you never know. That's two comments I get from people is, one, you never know what's going to be on next, and two, it ain't long enough. The show ain't long enough.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what kind of work did you do down there? Was you working down there?
I was a block mason.
Block mason.
Yeah. 26 years.
How did you lose your leg? And diabetes?
Diabetes.
Or diabetes.
Yeah.
And I assume you still got diabetes. I think because once you get it, you don't lose it.
No, no.
So you taking shots and things for it?
2 shots a day.
2 shots a day, folks. We all got diabetes out there. Take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Take care of yourself. You know, you get a little prick or something. You know, don't just let it go by. You know, if you get something. What did you get? An injury on your leg, or did it just?
It's blood clot.
Just a blood clot.
Yeah, and my foot turned black.
Now, how's the rest of your body doing so far?
It's doing all right until I had that heart attack.
Well, you like me, we both ugly. Can't do nothing about that. But you know, yeah.
Yeah,
well, I am anyway.
I was born ugly.
Yeah, I am anyway. So you're living in Ponce de Leon, and so what's your day like? What do you do?
I used to get up and go out and work in the yard every day until I had my heart attack, and then I can't do nothing now.
Really? But this is Maine Davis, and we're at Main Street Market in Chipley, Florida. He wanted to meet with me, and because he watches the show every Saturday, and I've sent him 2 or 3 shows. He's like a lot of other people. He don't get good reception on. You got an antenna or a dish?
Dish.
Yeah, you know, you get some heavy rain or something, you know,
It'll go out.
It'll go out, you know, and when you're watching a good show like mine, you know, and you miss a little bit of it, you missed a lot. So.
And I don't want to miss none of it.
Yeah, so I've seen him some shows, and I'll say this to y'all, you know, if that happens to you, you know, and you want a copy of the show, it doesn't cost anything. I ain't charge you a dime for that, did I?
No, sir.
I'll be glad to share it with you. I'll mail it. I'll pay for the mailing and everything. But you just contact me and let me know, you know, what you want, or if you like a show that we run in the past, you know, just contact. That's what's happened to you. I think
Yeah.
we had a show on that he liked, and he wanted a copy of that, so we sent him one. And there ain't no charge for that, folks. Just let me know, and I like to do what I can. And I do this show because I enjoy doing it. You know, I don't do it to make a living, make money with it, which I don't. You know, and as I always tell people, if I can pay, it costs money to put this show on. If I can keep that paid and break even putting this show on the air, pay the TV station, you know, because I do everything myself. And if I can just keep that even, I'll continue to do as long as my health lets me do it, you know. But when I start having to go back here and pay for this show, I can't do it, you know. And with excellent, fine sponsors like Main Street Market and all the rest of our sponsors on this show that are loyal and dedicated to us, that's how we keep this going. That's exactly why he's over here, him and his daughter over here shopping today to support this company, Main Street Market, you know, so they can continue to pay us, you know. That's the bottom line. So
the season is around the corner. So get a brand new, powerful, feature-loaded Kubota Standard L Series tractor during our Get Something Started sales event. With Kubota, you get durability, versatility, and value. Make a great deal on a Kubota L Series with 0 down and 0% APR financing for up to 60 months during Kubota's Get Something Started sales event.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Soul Tractor today.
welcome back, folks. We're talking to Maine Davis and from Ponce de Leon, Florida. And how come your wife ain't with you?
She's hurting too bad. She's down in the knees.
Really?
Yeah, both of her knees is messed up.
Well, you know, I'm gonna have to go over there and see her, I guess.
You're welcome to come on.
I get over that way near Ponce de Leon every now and then, but I'm gonna have to next time I go over, I'm gonna have to make it a point to go over there and see. What's her name?
Julie.
Julie Davis.
Yeah.
And how long y'all been married?
40 years.
40 years. Boy,
40 years.
That's a long time, man. Almost longer than me. I've been married been going on 48 years.
48, darn.
I got married, met my sweetheart and sat by her at graduation in high school. And she dumped her boyfriend and we got married. And that's the bottom line. But I really never knew her until we graduated that night. And her name was Robertson and mine's Jones, and we sit next to each other and got to talking and everything. And so that was in June, and in September we was married. But anyway, yeah, I hate to miss your wife, and so maybe next time you get over this way, if I don't get over there first, maybe we can come over here and talk to her and everything. You know?
I'll get her to come over here with me one day.
Did she fix your breakfast before you come over here this morning?
No, not yet.
She gonna fix it when you get back.
Fix it. She'll have it ready when we get back.
That's probably when I need to go over there today. So yes.
Sneaking up on us.
Yeah, there she is. That's your granddaughter, right?
Yeah.
His granddaughter. We got some shots of her. Y'all saw her. She thinks she's hiding. But we got some shots of her. What's her name again?
Kimberly.
Kimberly. What's her last name?
Davis.
Kimberly Davis. Where does she go to school?
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon. So if y'all know Kimberly Davis, Ponce de Leon, tell her we was talking about her, and tell her she shouldn't have been so
bashful.
Hidey and bashful. She keep peeking around the corner.
And there's the other one, my daughter.
Yeah, we got some shots of her. We talked to her. But she's like his daughter's like any woman is. She said, I didn't know I was going to be on TV. I ain't got no makeup on. I said, well, I didn't, if I'd told you was going to be on TV, they might not have recognized you.
Yeah, if the Lord wanted you painted up, he'd have.
Well, no, I don't go there, but I like painted up women, Don't get me wrong. I have seen some women before, take all that paint off. I'll put that stuff back on.
Exactly. That's the reason why you gotta have a cover, man.
So no, it's I do it. It makes a woman attractive, I think, and of course they're attractive anyway. But it does something, That lipstick stuff and all that eyeliner stuff. It just kind of does something anyway. All right, folks, this is Maine Davis, and we appreciate you watching this program down home in the Tri-States, and y'all stay with us. We'll be right back. Kimberly, I sure enjoyed meeting you. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, gotcha. Yeah. All right. There's Kimberly, folks. I'll tell you about her. So she's still shy, but we got her.
If you need metal roofing cut to fit but don't have time to wait 4 or 5 days or a week, you need to come to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. It's as simple as bringing your truck or trailer to Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Just tell them how much and how long, and they'll make it happen. Metal roofing is made on the spot, on the site. They can even make ridge cap, drip edge, flashing. Whatever you need, they'll make it. Get the lowest prices. Galvalume $1.30 a foot. Hidden colors available at a low $1.89 a foot. Folks, you won't find this low price anywhere in the Panhandle on metal roofing. Are you worried about about your motorhomes and tractors and equipment and campers sitting out in the rain, hot sun, and freezing cold just running? Need some cover? Surplus and Salvage has pole barn kits for anybody's budget. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley has the lowest prices on pole barn kits in the Panhandle. In-stock kits from 24 by 24 to 32 by 60. Or just tell them what size you want and they'll make it happen. Most popular 24 by 36 is a low $19.99. And that covers a lot of equipment, folks. You need it, they got it at Surplus and Salvage of Chipley, Highway 90 west of Highway 77, 850-638-7353. Surplus and Salvage of Chipley. Folks, where do you go for the freshest local produce? You go to Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90 in Chipley, Florida. Fresh local produce arriving daily. Top quality feeds, fresh arriving daily from FRM, Seminole, Tucker, and more. It's all coming in daily, folks. Florida watermelons now here. Look at that.
Hey, you need it? We've got it.
They got square and round bale, fresh hay every day, folks. Come to Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and Highway 90. It's just local people caring for local people. While you're there, check out the quality seeds in the new seed room. And from a complete line of Amish foods to fresh milk.
That's so cheesy creamery milk.
And locally made ice cream. You can't beat it at Main Street Market. That's on the corner of Highway 77, Highway 90 in Chipley, Florida. Go see Paul Davidson and his friendly staff at Main Street Market. We recommend them. You go see them. Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90, Chipley, Florida. If you have a question, give them a call today. They'll be glad to talk to you.
If you like fresh fruits and vegetables, we have them at Main Street Market.
Folks, I don't believe you'll find any fresher produce than you will at Main Street Market on the corner of Highway 77 and 90.
Hey, listen up, folks. The big Mason auction, June 21st. Folks, the auction starts at 8 a.m. Come early, get your bidding number, bring your mama, bring your daddy, bring your son, bring your daughter, bring your granddaddy, bring your grandma. It's at the Mason Auction Yard, June 21st. Folks, you don't want to miss this one. Got questions? They got answers. 850-263-0473. 850-263-0473. Mason Auction Yard, Highway 231 North in Campbellton, Florida.
All right, I'm Ronnie Schindler, Georgia Organic Solutions. We're located in Lakeland, Georgia. We sell organic nematicide and also pelletized chicken litter garbage to put down on the crops.
What's the advantage of using the neem oils and the some of the pelletized chicken litter? I know what some of them are, but explain to our viewers what some of them may be.
Well, we're one of the few people now having nematodes listed, and we can control your nematodes in your garden and on your vegetables. And then the pelletized chicken litter, you don't have to deal with raw litter, and it's been cooked, so you don't have the weeds, and it lasts a lot longer. You'll have residual the next year even on it. So it'll really build your land up.
It helps build, and it doesn't burn won't burn anything. I'm speaking from experience on that because I've used some of it and experienced no burn and long-term residual. But how can someone get a hold of you if they wanted to look you up on the internet or in other words, what's your website?
Our website is www.healthy-crops.com.
Here this evening with Mr. Ken Barton. He's Executive Director of the Florida Peanut Producers Association. It's located here in Marianna, Florida, and they're fixing to have their annual statewide meeting of peanut producers here in the state. First off, Ken, introduce yourself, give us a little bit of information on your background and a little bit of information on the Peanut Producers Association themselves and what they do and how they help the farmers in this area.
My name is Ken Barton. I'm the Executive Director of the Florida Peanut Producers Association. I actually live in Holmes County. I own a small peanut cotton farm there. So and by representing peanut farmers here through the association, we're involved in research, promotion, education, and legislative activities. So we're funded by a self-assessed checkoff from peanut farmers throughout the state. There's no state or federal dollars involved in funding our association. And from that checkoff, from each ton of peanuts that are produced in the state of Florida, we operate all the programs that we're involved in.
And that's something people need to really understand, is there's no taxpayer money involved in this association. The farmers pay for it themselves. You and I were discussing just a few minutes ago about the farm bill in general, not just with peanuts, but in general. Help people understand a little bit about what's going on with agriculture today and how it has, in a lot of people's opinion, got changed about a month ago drastically with the signing of this new farm bill.
Yeah, the new farm bill was passed, as you said, about a month ago, and it's a good bill in general for all farmers, including peanut farmers across this country. I've been through 3 farm bills now, and I find that there's no perfect piece of legislation anytime. There's going to be farmers that it works well for. There's going to be some farmers that it don't work so well for. But generally speaking, across all different types of operations, it's going to be a good farm bill. Not only by providing a safety net through programs when prices go extremely low, but also saving money for the taxpayers. There was considerable cuts to the farm bill this year in farm programs and the nutrition title and the conservation title. So it works well for consumers and farmers. We're involved in several different types of promotional programs, and we design and carry out promotional programs throughout the years, and they're simply designed to increase the consumption of peanuts and increase the awareness of the health and nutritional benefits of consuming peanuts and peanut products. And we encourage anybody to contact our office. There may be some way we could, on a cooperative basis, work with you on any program that we have. So we encourage you to contact our office and share your comments and ideas with us. It might be something that we could be involved in. We're listed in the local directory, and feel free to call our offices anytime. Our number is 850-526-2590.